Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dimensions of Love. In this channel, we explore all tools that are available for our ascension and our spiritual growth to self-realization. Today, I'd like to welcome you all to this another great session of Pick a Shell for your weekend. To train your intuition to connect with the moon and the divine feminine. This is how Spirit has given this to us so that we can practice our intuition that really was never lost, but kind of got suppressed, and now we have difficulties deciphering what is what. So in order for us to unlock our complete potential, these sessions here are being given to you all so that you can receive a message for this weekend and know how to navigate forward, but also to practice your intuition in how this will play out in your reality. At the end of the weekend, we highly advise you to look at this video one more time to see what resonated and how it manifested in your reality, right? So that is only if you want to. Of course, you're free to do whatever you choose yourselves. But these are just some aspects that you can look into to advance yourself. So, hi, returning viewer. How amazing for you to practice your intuition in this way. I hope that you have become more familiar with yourself. To all new viewers, how nice of you to join. You're so much welcome in this space of love, because this is Dimensions of Love. So this space is only of love, and we will only share this energy when we are giving these messages, and then we will release your energy because it belongs to you and it is yours. So you will not be used and abused in any shape or form. This is a free given out of love for us all to unite and to grow, no matter where you are in your journey. If you want more information, please feel free to check out the description box below. And now let's just get started with this intuition training for this weekend. We've picked, because all piles from last week's has had some type of connection with one another. So we've been guided to pick an angel card for you all. And this is the card that was given to us here. So let go of logic and trust your intuition. So all of the piles have this in common, that it is not what can be seen to the naked eye that matters really here. It is what your intuition is telling you. So there are things that are hidden, okay, that we can't see with our physical eyes, that is still happening, and that creates a manifestation in our 3D reality. So Spirit is asking you to let go of all the logic, all of this blue side of the brain, and embrace the more creative side of the brain, of the imagining, of the more opening, of the possibilities, that there is so much more to this, and nothing is tangible when it comes to these dimensions. Everything flows and grows how it chooses. So this is the current energies of all three piles, and we've meditated upon your cards, and this card is actually very accurate in that sense that all cards have a lot to do with, some weeks we've had physical activities that has shown in our reality, but this week it's a little bit more difficult, because this week is more about the emotional, the mental mind and its patterns. So therefore you will probably not see this play out in a physical sense, but more in in your mind kind of clearing. So keep that in mind as we are giving you all of these messages, okay? So that was the introduction here, so you all know what we are getting into. And now, as always, we have 3 piles that you're familiar with, and pick a shell. So decide which shell you've been drawn to, or a shell that you didn't like. It depends on how your mood is, but really tap into your intuition and feel completely with your heart, okay? Don't decide with the mind. So we're not supposed to go with the logic mind. Pick your piles this week based on your heart space, okay? Where is your heart calling you to go? Pile 1, 2, or 3? Which number are you mostly connected to this week? Which color? Okay? And also in this week's reading, let's say we are using animal oracle, not oracles, animal totem cards here that are connected to the Rider's Waite, the original tarot deck. But this deck is kind of different because I don't know who made this deck, and I don't have the box left, so I have no idea who this is. But I do remember when I was looking her up that she wasn't a tarot card reader. She was a saleswoman that was into different other things. A very beautiful woman, but she made these cards and someone else illustrated them. And there were difficulties. I got them for free, but there were also difficulties to get the descriptions of every card, so it wasn't there. And I felt like it all ties into today's reading, that we are connecting to the intuition, to other dimensions. And because this person is not tarot card reader, they do not go after the normal tarot card readers regime of how they pick their cards and what they put in them. So this gives us a little bit more freedom of which animals will come through here. And I feel it's an animal instinct because it's connected to a reptilian brain, so it is patterning and more of emotional connection. So I felt drawn to do it like this. And also the same thing with, I don't know why I'm telling you all of this now, but I'm just going for it because the spirit is giving it to us like this. But also to inform you about these shells, I got those too for free, and it was like kind of, I noticed how the deck was. You couldn't work with it in the same way as with other tarot card decks, so I understand why they gave it for free in a goodie bag as an extra to so they could get rid of it. But I saw so much potential in these shells because the description was very detailed, and this woman was very dedicated to shells. She really loved shells since she was little when she made this deck. Also in the description box I have her name, so you can look that up if you're interested. But going back to her story of why she chose to do this deck, is because she was acknowledged that she should do it in this way. But mostly the shell is more explained of their characteristic. That's why we've been drawn to by spirit to use this, and also to honor, because these, both the animal totem and also these cards, are very different in that sense that nobody really saw their potential. But I feel like now when we're doing these cards, I see so much potential in understanding this intuition. Like, it's so amazing how if I use it personally, I don't get so much out of it. But when I use it like this for you guys, there's so much information, so much that comes through, that it feels very honoring to this lady that did these shells, because she really loved shells. So it's very different, and in this way I love it because we're connecting to dimensions of love, and this is absolutely a different dimension moving into tarot, and we love all of that. So that is perfect for this channel and what this channel is bringing. That was something extra that just came through. But just as a fun fact before we start, to know like kind of the vibrational frequency that we are connecting with. So without any further ado, pick your pile and let's jump into your messages for this weekend. If you picked pile number 1, then this is your message. That's your shell. Number 7. Okay, so you are in a position that has a lot of power that can make you act effectively. I'm definitely feeling drawn to a workspace, as in it feels an energy of you being in a workspace, but you're being very blessed here. I feel like spirit is right behind you. You have the lucky number. If we add these numbers together, we get the number 7, and 7 is very lucky and very fortune. So it ties into this card of saying that you really have an advanced position. Maybe not in the 3D world as it seems, but energetically you are ahead of the game, if we say it like that. So what is this about then? Yeah, of course, that's what I felt. It is the devil in reverse. Keep in mind that the devil card does not mean anything bad in that sense, but it's very Capricorn, tangible and earthly, connected, so to materialistic. What I feel here is that you are somehow connected into work, and now keep in mind that take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're not in any workspace and you're like, I don't know what she's talking about, I want you to consider this dimension, that the past and the present doesn't exist, okay? It is only the now that exists. Yet we can always refer to the past and say that those things happened. It was true. This happened. All of that happened, right? But in the sense, it never existed. The same way the future is the same way. So if your soul, if you're developing something right now and you can't see it in your physical self, but you're changing from the inside, so that in itself is triggering your future self. So your future self is giving you messages now of what you should do in the future. So maybe in the future you are in a business place where this is playing out, okay? So just be open to all of that, that it is different dimensions and it is different timelines that are clashing in that sense. So just stay open here. The message, what I want to say is connecting right now is, if we look at this cat, and this cat is attacking this rabbit. So we're in the year of the rabbit, right? And it's prosperity, it's luck, it's happiness. The rabbit, you can watch our other videos that we have here about the year 7, and which I think it's posted in the communities because it's a Chinese New Year. So we posted a post about this rabbit. You can go and check out that post and read. You will know more things about the rabbit. But basically, going back to this, is that you see the rabbit here, this cat just tore its whole stomach apart, okay? It's not looking good here. So I feel like someone, business-wise, is trying to tear something apart that belongs to you. They're trying to take your luck, okay? Use this as an energy, and I'm trying to give you an analogy so that you can see it a little bit clearer. So they're trying to tear something that's yours. This rabbit represents here your luck. And what I'm feeling here, what they're giving it to me, is that this cat made a mistake. Cat. When, you know what I mean, this person, so it sounds fun because we refer to people as, yeah, this, how could this cat do this? Yeah, so that's something that's coming through here. But coming back to this is that when they decided to tore the stomach of your fortunate, what they did was a blood ceremony, because they open up blood and they're giving it to me. Just stay with me in this one. They're giving it to me that because we have the energies of these blood ceremonies, what this cat actually did was to open up and give you more opportunities. So it kind of backfired on them really here, because they made your fortune even more greater, so without them knowing it, because they just collected a lot of karma. They try to take something from you energy wise, and now you're getting kind of tenfolded back. Now this cat here, this wild animal, it looks very, very straightforward with their eyes. So they are aware energetically what they're doing, okay? because they're looking straight. So it's not like they're unaware of what they're doing. They're absolutely full aware, okay? And these obstacles here on the chain, that there are two obstacles and they've snapped in, right? So they didn't capture her. I don't know why I said her, but that might connect. But just a lot of visuals today I'm feeling coming through. But what is saying that this energy that is surrounding you thought that they got away because they saw these traps and they avoided them. But here's one thing, this card is upside down. And if we are looking at this blackness, it's really in the upright, it's up in the sky, but here it's just complete blackness that is merging upwards and kind of is going to cover everything here. That is the energy that I'm feeling. So this wild beast has no idea that it is going to be completely covered in this, okay? And it is not looking good here. But what I feel for you is that you are not this rabbit. This rabbit is your luck. This wildcat is looking at you. So they're looking at you, but they can't reach you. So they're trying to frighten you by doing this, okay? Taking something away from you. But I feel like because you have this luck, you're standing here undefeatable and you're not connected, because this card also, the devil card, is connected with materialistic things of this 3D world, and you're not connected, you're not intimidated, you don't get so easily impressed, if I should say it like that, when someone has a lot of money. It doesn't impress you like that. So I feel like spiritually you feel very advanced in that sense, but spirit message here for your weekend is that whatever will manifest in you connecting to your future self, or if you are, for some of you, in this workplace, just know that you're protected and all of this will actually benefit you, okay? This jealousy will not be able to come through. So no matter how they are just staring at you and wanting something, I don't feel like you're afraid of it at all. You're just very calm. I feel this energy of very calm and connected. But also from the right side, when I was meditating upon your card, I felt on the right side on my kidney. So maybe there, just massage your kidney. If you can do that this weekend, just massage them with both hands. Use both kidney, just massage them with your hands just a little bit. If you go in and take a shower or whatever you do, just try to integrate that. That will be the message what you can do in this in the tangible form. But otherwise, let go of logic again with this card and trust your intuition, okay? Because you will not see this with your eye happening. This is all happening energetically. So you really need to tap into it. So this practice on this weekend will be more difficult than others, okay? Because you're tapping into a different dimension now. So I just want you to be prepared when you're doing this. And please comment if you want to share this, what happened in your reality and what you figured out. Otherwise, just try to integrate everything that you learn at this weekend. And I hope this message helps you. I feel like overall this is a positive message for you. So that was it for you, pile number one. How wonderful. So have a beautiful weekend, you guys, and see you next week here. Hello everyone. If you picked pile number 2, then these are your messages. This is your shell, and there is a feeling of connecting energies with you and others, because if we plus these together, we get 11, which is awakening. Some of you are awakening to a different dimension of yourself in your reality also, but mostly awakening to, because we are connecting to this card, so awakening to your intuition and letting go of this logic mind, okay? And this will be connected to other people. So maybe the way that you view others, because 1 and 1 equals 2, and the number 2 is connected with your relationship with others. Okay, in numerology, number 2 is connected in that way. So this is your shell, and your message is you can't control this fear and this panic that arises. Okay, so let's see, what is this panic and fear that is arising? So you got the card 6 of Cups. I think those are others. Comment in the comment section if it's called something else in English. That's not my first language, so bear with me here. But you got 6 of Cups, which is nostalgia and the past. And this card is in reverse, which is saying being stuck in the past. So as I meditated upon your cards, the first thing that came through here was that you're stuck on something that happened. I don't know how to give this to you in a more accurate way because I got it so visually, but in the past, something happened where you, I can't even give it, I'm just going to give it because this is how I got it from Spirit, but someone shit their pants. Okay, someone just made a doo-doo. I don't know who that is for, but I just need to deliver that message. And that incident from the past that scared you in that sense is coming back in the now present moment, and it's not coming back as it happening to you again. Perhaps it will happen to you again, but it is more of a from a different emotional perspective. You will have fear arising in you when there is nothing happening in your outside world. And this will kind of trigger a little bit of a confusion within you. And I feel this panic because I felt reading your card, this pain in the chest, like straightforward, like someone is pushing in my chest really hard. Uh, so, so I'm feeling that pressure there. And if this is not literally you, someone having an accident like that, it's more of saying that it got you shit scared. So it is connected in that way. That is how they're giving it to me. And this situation from your past has caused you to act and react in patterns that are you're probably not so much aware of it, because I feel like it's very subconsciously here. um, because I see a lot of water, that's why I say subconsciously here. And um, I've been feeling very to show you visually now, I'm being drawn by Spirit. I don't know how this came about, but it started with the first card pick and going to the second card pick here, that because we are connecting to our emotional self and there's nothing tangible there, I'm going to use analogies to you and show you this in the pictures so that you can practice with this more easier and have a clearer understanding, if that makes sense to you. So the water is giving me that you are working with your subconscious. And why I'm feeling drawn to that is because they're giving it to me in the sense that, you see, these are in the water. So this is your connection with these people. There are 3 main characters in your energy that are coming through. They can be from your family, but they can also be people that are coming in and out. They have the same characteristics and they carry the same energy, okay? And you see the way that this otter is looking at them? Now, I want you to see this energetically, okay? Stay open and stay open to all dimensions here. But they're holding a cup. The cup is in water. If you drink something in the water, you're going to spill it. You're not going to see how much you have in it. What do you have in your cup? Was it soda? What was it? Because now it's just water or it's empty, because they're playing with it. So they can't see really what they have inside of it, right? I feel like this is you here. energetically, and you're watching them and you're admiring how come that they have all of these cups, uh, how come that they're not having any fear, and that they have all of this. Whatever it will turn out in your life, just take it as it resonates to you. But this story feels like energetically you're watching them as if they have more. But the thing is here that they are more scared. They're in the water. So to bring this analogy again about shit, I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but to bring this back, if this otter is shitting in land, this will look like a mess. Everyone will see it. He's dirty, and like everything energetically that you do is being seen because everyone can see. Okay, you're in land, but these are in water. It doesn't mean that they are shitting less. They're probably shitting even more because nobody can see because they are underneath water. Okay, but you're looking at them as if they have something. But if we're looking here from the past, they don't have anything, and they're really hiding their dirt. Okay, and the water is flowing, so water takes everything away because it flows. You, on the other hand, you're standing here energetically, bear with me, you're standing here and you are on ground, so you are grounded in your physical reality. You're taking care of, and behind him on his right side, if you're looking on your right side, there are 3 cups filled, sitting up. So they are filled up. So from the past, whatever happened that made you feel this fear and go through these difficulties, you've gained 3 cups that are full here. And yet you keep looking at the past and looking at them as if they have succeeded with anything energetically. No, this energy has not succeeded with nothing. You have succeeded with something. And I mean, thank the universe that every dirt that happened, uh, that you could see it, was being seen so that you can clear it out. I mean, if you're in water and this is happening, you're not even noticing of how much you're going to the bathroom because you can't see it. While you here, you have complete control here of what's happening. But what you're missing is these 3 cups that are being given to you. And I mean, the 6 of cup is not connected at all in this way. That's why I feel like spirit has given me to connect to these cards in this way and the messages, because it plays out so good into this intuition and this emotional theme of this weekend, that if you look to your right side energetically, you have so many blessings. You have so many blessings from the past. Yet you're still standing here in this fear that will come through this weekend. I want you to sit with this feeling that is arising and allow it to be there. Don't give it a story, okay? You have this story right now that we have used an analogy for you to understand it more simple. But for you, in your reality, it will not be like this 3D and tangible, because these are emotions, these are patterns, this is from the past, okay? So I'm just explaining this to you so you can see it in picture, but it actually is energy. And it's very difficult to explain it more easier than the way that we did right now for you. So again, think about this card here of letting go of the logic. You need to let go of that logic and remember that it is energy. It is different consciousness levels, okay? You are more grounded and you're looking out. So this other is so peaceful, and stop being stuck in this past of fear. And I shouldn't say stop, because I don't think nobody is wanting to be there or that you're consciously being there. But I'm saying just acknowledge whatever comes through without suppressing it, so it doesn't come back, okay? There's something from the childhood that needs to be looked at and felt. And when I say looked at, not to take it from the analytical, logical mind to completely dissect it and to harm yourself in that sense, but to really let it go and let it flow. Just don't put anything. If you start crying, if you feel fear of just hearing something and you're like, what is happening to me? Why am I jumping out of my sofa because I just heard a loud sound? Why am I doing that? Don't give it a story. Just let that energy just there's something that needs to be clear. I'm seeing they're giving it to me like someone sitting down, very relaxed, and in that moment, some fear will arise, which is this will make your logical mind so confused because nothing is happening. Why are you so scared? But in this moment, they're giving it to me that because you're so relaxed, this will give an opening for that emotion to be cleared out, okay? Because when we are relaxed, we can actually open up and release, okay? So whatever happens, just the way that it wants to manifest, let it do so because it will be beneficial, okay? So it is a dirty topic, but it needs to be addressed. Let's say it like that for you all in pile number 2. I hope that that message helps you, and look at this message again on Sunday to see it again. And I apologize for the language. I couldn't use it in any different way because that's how it was given. So don't shoot the messenger. I hope you all have a great weekend and that this message helps you. Bye, pile number 2. So pile number 3. This is your message for this weekend. You picked this beautiful shell, and if we connect these numbers together, 1 plus 3 plus 7, we get 11. So awakening is present here for you, but also connecting to the number 2 is a union between you and another. And that is completely correct because your message is, this is not the man of your dream. It's not the right partner. So I'm getting the sense of, I don't know how that saying is, you have to kiss a lot of frogs before you get to the prince. Yeah, this one is just a frog. This is not going to be the prince. And look at that, goodness mine. You got the highest priestess. And the highest priestess is, this is what I'm getting. You, my dears, are very, very, very powerful in the sense that in your intuition, I don't know if you believe in past lives or what, but what I got in your meditation is you're so connected to your feminine, and your feminine dark side is so powerful. Like, you are the highest priestess, okay? You stand in the darkness without flinching or changing your direction. You are completely devoted to the light in that sense. So the highest priestess is the ultimate in the tarot card deck. And you are having this energy. And because we are connecting to intuition and letting go of logic, I'm going to use analogies from these cards because this is how it's been given to me, going through pile number 1 and 2. So I'm going to finish this with you also, pile number 3. We are connecting to Cancer and Pisces. So you have Cancer placements in your chart, or a North Node in your Pisces, or this can also be because it is divided in this sense that the person is a Pisces. I don't know why I'm getting this Pisces very strong, but this is definitely a card of, yeah, because the highest priestess is connected to Pisces. That's how. Thank you, Spirit. But mostly what I'm getting with the moon and also the highest priestess, it's also connected with Cancer. And because in this picture we have a moon also, I feel it's very much emphasized to the sign Cancer. That is you. And I'm being drawn to this circle in the middle of the web. So everyone that steps in energetically into your field and is not matching your energy will get stuck, okay? They will get stuck, and that will benefit you energetically It's not like you attend, because this spider, of course, eats everything that gets stuck in the web, but just follow me in this analogy that this hole in the middle, because you had this card connecting you to that this is the wrong partner, you don't need anyone to fill your hole, because you're the highest priestess. You're so connected to your divine feminine dark energy. You're so strong in it. You fill your own hole. Just like a spider when it lies down right in the middle of the web, it fills up that hole. Like, you make this whole web wonderful by standing in the middle. That's what they're giving to me. And everyone else that is really trying to harm you or do something to you or not matching your energy, they will get stuck. And at the end, it will become your lunch. This person, he's not matching your energy. Because again, this is just the frog. This one is not the prince. I do feel that that energy is very close by and will match your high energy. Very much authoritarian person, a very structured person, very opposite to you, because you're very much into different dimensions, but this person will not be, and that's why you will be matched, because you'll be so different from one another. But this person that you currently are is coming into your energy, or you have that in the physical person, because I feel like this is someone in your energy field coming in. This is not the right person for you. You see, this is the Black Widow. I also have her here in my arm, see? And she actually eats up the man, okay? When she's supposed to, when they have a sexual interaction, afterwards, when she's supposed to get, after they're done, she eats up the man. He becomes her nourishment, and he sacrifices himself to her when she is carrying the babies, right? But here I feel like it's not fruitful. So if this will happen, it will kind of be like she ate up the man and he didn't give her no babies. So it will not be fruitful. It will be a waste of eating. And the Black Widow doesn't waste anything. She uses that to nourishment. So too much nourishment is not good for her either. So you're connecting to your subconscious now. So in your subconscious, I feel like you will get these intuitive notes that are telling you, even though your logic mind might find this a good match and that it fits, that Spirit is asking you, you need to trust your intuition here, okay? You need to let go of that logic completely, because you're the highest priestess, okay? You have everything that you need. You need to have, don't settle for anything. I mean, energetically wise, if someone's not matching your energy, doesn't do the work, you don't have to have anyone. Because when we are in that energy, that not in the sense that we don't want anyone because we don't need anyone, but more in the sense of we don't need anyone to fill us up, okay? Like this hole, you don't need anyone to fill it up, because you can fill it up yourself. You need someone to complement you, okay? To stand with you, to be able to stand alone the same way that you are able to stand alone. Not someone that is dependent or that is the same. You need something that's different, okay? So that is what I'm feeling with this card. And because we have a lot of blue, using this analogy here, we have a blue, there's a blueprint that will activate this weekend for you. There is something in your from your ancestral, your blueprint will activate. That's what I'm getting. They're giving to me that something very shiny, because I see something sparkle. It's sparkling and it's blue. So something will activate. And I feel like this will be in your subconscious. So you need to let really this flow completely and stay in it. It can manifest in your dream, because the moon and the highest priestess also can connect to dreams. So pay attention to your dreams this weekend. Have a little journal, write them down, because they will be significant for you, whether it is playing out now or in the future, okay? You will receive the energy this weekend, okay? So we're working with emotions and just clearing all of that out. Something that's coming out. It's a clearing and letting go of logic. That's for all piles. But if you are, for some of you that are having someone new in your life right now, and you feel like it's fitting and it's okay, Spirit is saying this is not the right person for you. It might make you sad now, but think about it in the long run. If you were to go with someone and just go forward and waste a lot of beautiful years that you could have advancing yourself and waiting for the right one, then that's better. So kind of don't settle for less and sell yourself short, because you deserve the best, because you ultimately became the best yourself. You're the highest priestess, for God's sake. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. So this is so much good energy. This is so good to you. This message is so powerful. You Pal 3, I will not be surprised if you become a psychic or activate light codes from, because I see the sparkling light codes from your past lives, because you've done things like this. Like you can work with the darkness and the light with harmony. I get harmony. Like it is like a song, you know, a song can go very dark and light and have different tones. Maybe some of you are using music in some sense, but this is an amazing message for you all. So pay attention to this and come back if this resonates with you here. And I hope that this message helps you, pal number 3. And thank you to you all for me being able to read these messages. Of course, this weekend's message has not been the same as other week's messages. So I hope this helps and that you are connecting with a deeper dimension of yourself. It can be more difficult, but this is like a muscle. We train that muscle to get resilience, to build strength over time. So keep on practicing and coming back to this, and I'm sure that you will be the most amazing, intuitive healers out there, because when you heal yourself, you're actually healing everyone else too. So thank you for doing that for yourself and everyone else. You should all be joyful for doing that work, that true inner work. So I say namaste to you all, because I truly see your light as in me, and go forward with this. You're all so amazing. So thank you for letting us read for you, and have a wonderful day. As always, sending love your way. Bye, everyone.